I recently decided to start a YouTube channel. I have posted some videos other places online, but honestly, if you saw the thumbnail to this video is going to be hot garbage. Basically, I'm not really super comfortable talking in front of the camera yet, and I want to get there. I made a couple videos, and I've noticed I always look really stiff. I don't really look comfortable. So I wanted to just literally talk in front of the camera for 10 minutes. I'm gonna post this up on YouTube. I really don't expect anyone to watch this or really care if anyone watches this. The only reason that I've made this is to get better at talking on camera and feeling comfortable posting that on YouTube. So if you are watching this, thank you, I guess. I don't really know why, but I appreciate it. And like it or subscribe or whatever. I want to try going live. So if I could get to 50 subscribers, that'd be really cool. So I could do the same thing live. So if you're watching at this point and you want to help me out, get to 50 subscribers just so I can get on live and start making lives, that would be really cool. Otherwise, the whole point of this was to not really have any particular topic. I didn't think of anything to say other than I kind of thought about what I'd open this with, just to let you guys know that there's not going to be much value in this for anyone except for me. So yeah, I guess I could talk about why I want to get on YouTube. Honestly, I've done a lot of really cool things in my life, and I'm really excited to have lived things. There's been a lot of really difficult things in my life, I'm not gonna lie. But I've done a lot of really cool things, and I don't know, I just feel like that would be a good thing to kind of share with people. My end goal with this whole thing is to get more comfortable in front of the camera and hopefully share things that make other people happy, sad, whatever emotion that I'm trying to convey. Although I don't want to make people feel sad, but maybe both of us are sad for something that I've gone through or something that other people have gone through that I'm talking and mentioning. Yeah, just because I want to share a lot of the wisdom and a lot of the stuff I've gathered along the way. Of course, I'm only 24, so I'm sure there's people who have much more wisdom out there, but no one will be able to package it and present it the way that I will. And that's just because I'm unique and different, just like everyone else, in some small or big way. So, why would you watch me? Honestly, at this point, I don't really know, but I hope in the future that kind of style and personality comes out. I know that I'm a lot more comfortable in person with people, but for some reason, as soon as you put a camera in front of me, like I feel like I kind of shrivel. Like I feel like I'm doing okay so far, but just something about posting it online and not really knowing who's gonna see it and just being vulnerable in that way is something that I've definitely struggled with, for sure. As far as my life goes, I guess I can give a quick brief synopsis of like how I got to this point. I was born in Florida and I grew up there, and I went to high school there, and after that I had some childhood stuff that was difficult, but so was everyone else. And then I set off to up north to go to school. I kind of skipped, I guess, a few things. When I was down in Florida, I ended up starting a business, and I raised enough money by literally knocking on doors and selling car washes to go to Spain and learn Spanish. And I actually, during my junior year, I was 16 at the time, I went over to Spain and basically lived there for 2 months with no adult supervision other than like no one was, I wasn't accountable to anyone. I could do whatever I wanted. There were adults around, obviously, but like if I didn't show up at home one night, no one really cared. It was kind of like that, or hostel or wherever. That was really a big experience into building my life to where it is now. It's kind of setting out and traveling. So far, everything that I've posted on this channel has been about traveling. I don't know that that's where this is going to end up, but it's possible. I mean, I run retreats and I do things. I have many people who help me, so I don't want to take all the credit there. But I work on retreats and I help organize retreats in other countries and stuff. And it's just kind of been part of my life. It's something that I'm good at. I'm good at traveling really cheap. I'm good at getting where I want to go. And I'm good at doing the things that other people would have spent a lot of money on for as cheap as possible. There's actually a video that I want to make, that I will make. I'm not sure when, probably after this 30 days is up. I'm going to do exactly like this for 30 days. So there's going to be 30 videos that are just like this one that are going to be hot garbage. So if you watch them, cool, but don't. So for those 30 days, yeah. And then after that, I want to make a video about like Machu Picchu and all that stuff. But yeah, it can be really expensive, and I kind of go through how I did it cheap and also some of the pitfalls with it and all that stuff. So that's going to be exciting, but that's coming up in the future. As far as things that I do in my life now, right now I work for a grocery store. I've had jobs in the past, but honestly I move around and run my own business currently. That honestly, it makes more sense to have a job that isn't as restrictive on my time, because I can make more money doing other things. That's not always the case. It definitely has its pitfalls, and I'm putting a lot of, I guess, faith in myself that I'll be able to make that money. But yeah, I really enjoyed the job that I have. It's actually at a Trader Joe's. Really nice people, beautiful atmosphere, great work environment, and I really enjoy the job. So even if I did, for example, blow up on YouTube or get a career that roams with me, I guess I wouldn't be able to do Trader Joe's if I was traveling all over the world, but I would like to say that I would stay there if I could. It's not even fully about the money. It's just the people, feeling like you're part of something bigger, helping out. Honestly, it's a great company to work for. Yeah. So there's that. My hobbies in life, obviously I'm starting this one. I think that this is probably, I've enjoyed this so far, so I think this is probably going to take the cake for my biggest hobby per se. But I practice coding. Honestly, I'm really doing my best. I practice a little bit every day. Some days I don't get to, of course, but I do my best to practice every day. And I'd really like to work at some sort of development on computers or software to just make people's lives easier. And I think that core value of mine is what has fueled this YouTube channel, to make people's lives easier, whether it's giving them information on things that I've already gone through that was difficult, that I can like help curve them around, or if it's being a humorous or some other aspect of them that lets them kind of separate from real life for a minute and just enjoy the videos. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Yeah, so as I move forward with this month, I'm gonna try to work on different things about my video presentation. I think this has been a really good start, like stuff like that. Yeah, so I want to like kind of chop out a lot of the uncomfortability. I feel like all of that stuff. Anyway, I'm about to graduate in February with a forensic psychology degree, which I'm excited about. It's actually a really cool and interesting subject that I want to kind of wrap into everything that I do. I think one thing that I really think, and this is something that I tell a lot of people, I think that most people learn things and they don't realize the gold or the diamond that they just learned. And it's in everything. It's not like, you know, you spend 100 hours learning and you take one golden nugget. I think when you learn, everything is a golden nugget. Each little piece is a golden nugget. The difference is you just don't know where to use it. And I'm not saying the collective you, I mean, even me. At the moment of learning something, I may not realize what it was that I learned, but I've noticed if I pay attention and try to remember as much as possible, some of the things that I learned 10 years ago when I was 14, like I would remember not vividly where I learned it, but that I learned that lesson, and holy crap, whatever I learned back then just paid off right now for some reason. I'm coming in on 10 minutes, so I don't have an example. Maybe I'll wrap that into the next one and try to continue that if I even remember. But I'm going to make the next video tomorrow. If you are here and you're still watching, I don't know why, but if I'm not at 50 subscribers, if you could just help me out and subscribe so I could get to 50 and start doing this live, that would be really cool. Otherwise, I have other videos. I'll put like the whole video thing. I think I'm gonna put the video over here and the subscriber over here. So check those out if you want. If not, that's cool too. But thank you for stopping in and watching. And this is day 1. So we'll see where day 2 goes. Thanks, guys.